me over here. Like that there. Let's see. What we got here? Okay. Looking good. Okay. Check, 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 check. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder. Keep my door open. Yeah, I guess it went. Hey, hello. Is people starting to join? I'm gonna try and do this no AC thing. See how it goes. Whew, we're gonna be sweating a lot today. Hello, carb eater. Welcome. Hello, presence. I live in the United States of America. Estados Unidos. Unidos Estados. I think that's how you say it. Look at all these mangoes. These are all cut up mangoes. No pits. Got local mangoes there. Yeah. Might need yes, yes. It's carbs. We like carbs around here. It's good. It's very good. Oh my god. These are right off the property. Right here. It's like barely any fiber. They just like melt in your mouth. Mm. This variety is called Zill. You can see they're like red, green, and yellow like on the outside. Amazing, amazing mango. See like that dark orange on the inside? Freaking slap, bro. Am I 100% fruitarian? No. I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of fruitarian. The majority of my diet is fruits. Like 80% of my diet is fruits. The other 20%, vegetables, nuts and seeds, seaweed, a little bit of honey. That's it. Maybe some spirulina, some blue-green algae, some maca. I like maca powder lately. That's it. So I guess that wouldn't be considered 100% fruitarian. Some people might say that's fruitarian is 100% fruit. I don't align with that definition. Whatever the definition, whatever label you want to call me. You can see on my Instagram, I took away the fruitarian thing. I've been 6-7 years into raw foods. I just stopped the labels. I didn't eat anything that's not fruits, vegetables, nuts, or seeds. I'm just done with the labels because it's very limiting. When someone sees me, or if someone wants help with their health and nutrition advice, I can help with different aspects. I'm not just going to tell someone, hey, go fruitarian. Like, hey, just start eating raw. Like, no, there's steps. You know, I can help people for where they're at in their journey, whether that's with cooked foods, whether that's with certain meats, whether that's with certain dairy, because of where they're at. If they're eating super high processed standard American diet, it's not reasonable for them to go straight to the raw food path immediately. You know what I mean? And maybe that's not for some people. Maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe that's not their goal. And I'm not going to force my will upon someone else. I'm not going to tell someone, oh, you have to go raw vegan to have a good life. No, that's, truth is subjective. And I want to help people get to where they want to be. If they want to lose weight, I can help them do that. It doesn't have to be through strict fruit diet. It can be through a high carb, low fat, cooked food, vegan diet. It doesn't even have to be a vegan diet. Like I said, I just want to help people for where they're at. Maybe reduce their processed food intakes, increase their whole foods, increase their fruits, get some juices into their body, do a juice fast if they want to do a juice fast, I'm not going to tell, like I said, I'm not going to tell somebody, do a juice fast, do a water fast. I've never even done a water fast, so how could I tell somebody that? Do a dry fast. No, screw that. Do not do any of that. Don't do a dry fast, especially. But I just want to help people for where they're at in their journey. Because I've been through fucking a lot of different diets and shit. So I know what I know, Looking Amish. Mr. Stinkles. I take that as a compliment and high praise, sir. Thank you. I like Indian, Pakistani mangoes. Yeah. I was in India. I had like maybe 10, 12 different varieties. The Chausa were very good. Chansa. Kesar. I think Kesar was my favorite. I had the Alfonso. People were like, oh, Alfonso's the best mango in India. I'm like, I think I like the Kesar better. Alfonso is pretty good. What was the other one? Longda. Those are really good. But like, I find they taste very good in India, the mangoes. But I find that the quality, the digestion, it's not very good because of the soil quality there and the pollution and the water quality. This is a huge factor when growing fruits. It's not just about the taste, like, oh, it tastes good, sure. And mangoes originated in India, so they should be the best there, right? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, Jackfruits also come from India. But, I mean, I haven't had the best jackfruit in India either, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's different factors, of course, but the pollution and the water quality is huge. Okay, I'm just going to throw it out there. No shade on India. I love India. I was in Goa for 4 months. I was traveling around the north for 2 months, Rishikesh, Chandigarh. I went to Hyderabad. Delhi, of course, I went to Delhi. And Varanasi was amazing. It was a great experience. But as far as like high fruit quality and high like water quality, like you can't get good quality water there. You just can't. It's not possible unless you distill your own or something. But everywhere has its pros and cons, and like the beaches in Goa were amazing. I found like this private beach in Goa where there's no tourists, and it was incredible. It was really beautiful, and like going in the jungles there and hiking, and yeah, it's a very special place, very holy land. But I don't know why I went off on that tangent. Thank you, Carb Eater. Again, just mangoes. It's pretty good, But yeah. Oh my god. It just like melt in your mouth. I'm so grateful it's mango season finally. I've been waiting. It's like a late mango season here. Oh. Let me turn notifications off. I don't want to talk right now. There we go. Yeah, it's the wind and the cold snap made the mango trees not set fruits properly. So it's going to be a little late mango season here if you're planning on traveling to Florida or come here for the mango season. Same thing with lychees. Not a lot of lychees, not a lot of mangoes. I tried like 4 different varieties of mangoes yesterday at the Fruit and Spice Park here in Homestead. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I'm really excited to try some more varieties. I gotta get like a list going because I've probably tried like 40 varieties of mangoes already, like around my travels in Asia, and yeah, I want to try like all of them, like hundreds of varieties. That'd be so cool. So there's over 300 varieties in Florida, and that's so cool. So I'm very excited. This is my first time having mango season in Florida. Possibly more varieties than anywhere. Like, who has more varieties than 300? It's kind of a lot, bro. I don't know. You tell me, because I know Hawaii has a lot of mangoes, but like, do they have much varieties? Mexico, Costa Rica, even like in Bali and Borneo, there's only like a few varieties, you know. I mean, they're great quality, but just a few varieties. Can I lose weight if I only drink juice without sugar? Yeah, of course you can. But don't fear sugar. I mean, sugar is not going to help you. I mean, make you gain weight either. You can lose weight with sugar. High carb, low fat, high sugar. You can lose weight. You can even eat white sugar if you want to. I mean, look at Dr. McDougall. He did it. Hundreds of people did Dr. McDougall's diet, eating like white rice, white sugar, low fat. Just don't mix your fat with your carbs. Now with juice fasting, you have to make sure that you get at least a gallon of juice per day. That's if you're not doing anything. If you're not doing any activity at all. You should be sipping juice, ideally 12, 16 ounces every couple hours. Every couple hours. This is going to hydrate you better than if you were to drink like a 32 ounce very fast. You want to sip it slowly. It's going to hydrate all the crap that's in your intestines and help push it out. But you got to make sure you're drinking a gallon. If you're active, 2 gallons a day. And make sure you're getting calorie dense juices, like a lot of apples, a lot of carrots, a lot of grapes. Melons are good, but try and keep the calorie dense, like citrus. It's amazing. Grapes, apples, really good stuff. Carrots, and you want to have at least 1 green juice a day. You can do a whole green juice cleanse, and it's super powerful. I did 55 days on, it was like a half and half. It was like 50% fruit, 50% vegetables, and each juice I would have a little bit of fruit, a little sweet fruit, calories, and then a little bit of greens to balance it out. It was amazing, and I healed my liver in 55 days so that I could digest fats better after the fast. It was pretty cool. So, yeah, juice fasting is very powerful. Way to heal the body. These mangoes are crazy. This variety is called the Zill. I might make some mango juice. if I get a lot of mangoes, like if I have more than I could eat, I'll do some. It's just so freaking good. Mm. So how are you guys doing today? How's the summer going? Is it summer yet? It's like officially summer, right? What kind of fruits are in season where you guys live? Because I want to know, is it possible to do fruitarian diet in a cold climate? This is what I wrote my book about. How to do it. How to thrive in that environment. So what kind of fruits are in season where you guys are watching from? Is there any fruit where you live? Or is it all imported? That would not be very fun, would it? These are mangoes. It's a lot of mangoes. I already took the seed out. But, it's my first meal of the day. It's like 8:30 now. I want to do this outside, but the freaking mosquitoes are so bad right now. Like the humidity is insane. And thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it, sir. Local fruits, local greens, high quality. Like that's the key to health. You know, a little bit of nuts and seeds, a little bit of fats. Sustain it in the long term. You don't need to fast, you know, excessively and then binge and fast and binge. Just find a balanced diet with raw plant foods. This is going to be your best bet. Get your calories in from raw fruits and vegetables, and your body will adapt. I truly believe that the fasting thing, it's just not for everybody. Especially if you're working a lot. Like you need energy, you need calories for your brain to work properly. And when you do these fasts and you're depriving your body, what's going to happen is eventually you're going to give in and you're going to binge on something extremely dense that your body's not ready to handle, not ready to process because you've been depriving it of food and your digestive system's disconnected. You have to start eating tiny bites of food because like your digestive system's been shut off for so long. Rather than if you just eat consistently a healthy diet, you don't have to fast. Fasting is for sick and injured. If you're sick or injured, fast. But you don't have to fast if you're sick. You can just start eating fruits and vegetables and that will heal you. This will sustain you in the long term. You want to look in the long term. Fasting is something you do in the short term. Some people are in very, dire situations. And this is when fasting can come in handy. Some people want to explore their spirituality. I understand that. Fasting will tap you into those higher realms of spiritual consciousness. But if you're not injured, if you're not sick, if you're not searching for that, spiritual kind of wisdom, then just start eating a balanced raw food diet. I'm not even saying you have to start a raw food diet. Just start implementing more whole foods into your life. Start doing the juicing in the morning. Start with a fruit breakfast. It's that simple. You just have to start somewhere. Start with one meal of fruit, and the rest do whatever you want. Just your first meal. Remember, you have to have the easiest to digest food for your first meal. You cannot have fruit. I mean, you can, but you don't want to have fruit after a cooked meal. Why? Why is this? Because cooked food takes a lot longer to digest, and when the fruit hits the cooked food, it's going to crash in your digestive system. It's going to create alcohol. It's going to ferment. Because one is going to digest a lot faster than the other, and you can't have the one after the cooked food. If that makes sense. Same thing with fruit juices. Always have that before you have cooked food. Try to eat your cooked meal, an hour after fruit, ideally. You don't want to eat them together, especially sweet fruit. You can have cucumber, avocado, with some cooked food. You could do that. It's going to digest pretty well together, but you don't want to have sweet fruit with cooked food. Acids you can have with cooked food. Acids like lemons, tomatoes, stuff like that. Vegetables, of course, have that. And don't be afraid to eat a lot of fruit. It's not going to make you fat. Some people say, oh, fruit makes me bloated. Your body's not used to the fruit fiber. It's not used to the raw food fiber. It takes a little while to get adjusted to it. This does not mean that fruit is bad or it's causing your body problems. This is just your body's getting used to this, and your bloating will go away. You just have to keep eating consistently raw foods, fruits and vegetables, and your bloating will disappear. I don't get bloated. I never get bloated. Never. So that's my advice, Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm just eating mangoes. We try to complicate this health thing so much, when really it's so simple. Eat what nature provides you. We cannot improve on nature. Thank you, Marcus. My hair is thicker? I don't know about that. I got pretty thin hair. How about blood sugar? Kelly Weston asked. So for blood sugar, you want to make sure. I've worked with people who have diabetes as well as candida issues. Diabetes is just post-candida. Candida turns into diabetes type 2. So you have to be very careful. If you have candida, you want to act on it fast before it turns into diabetes. And then it gets even worse going down the line. To other things, gout and losing limbs and stuff. But you're not going to get there, because what's the key to blood sugar? Fruits and greens. High carb, low fat. Yes, believe it or not, high sugar diet is how you heal your blood sugar issues. First of all, you do not combine sugary foods, high carb, sweet fruits, for example. You do not combine them with fats. And you do not eat them after fats. Okay, you have to make sure you have your sugary stuff first, and then wait a little while, and then have a fatty meal afterwards. You don't keep them, you don't have them together, ever. No. This is how you get blood sugar spikes. And you know, a lot of people do trail mixes like fruit and nuts. It's not ideal. Have your fruits, wait a little bit, then have the nuts. Have your mango, wait a little bit, have the avocado. You know what I mean? So this is how you fix your blood sugar juice. Greens are great at balancing out blood sugar levels. Green juices, you can do green juices. If you have problems, like some people will be sensitive to fruit sugars at first, but your body's just not used to it. And you can use the greens to balance it. You can have greens with your fruit meals. That's perfectly fine food combining. But it's absolutely the fats. The fats are always the cause of blood sugar issues, always. So just look at how you can possibly lower your fats, or how you can stop combining fats and sugars in your diet. Hope that helps you, Kelly. Do not fear fruit sugar. It's the most perfect fuel for a human. It's so nice to like stick a mango in your mouth and like not worrying about the skin getting on your lips because it's not sprayed. Mm. Such a blessing. Thank you for that question, Kelly. Did I miss one? What was in the salad I had in the last video? Let's see if I can remember. It was a long salad, a big salad. Beep, beep, beep. Salads are amazing. It was spring mix, alfalfa sprouts, shredded beet, shredded carrot, cucumber, tomato, avocado, and lemon, garlic, tahini salad dressing. And and seaweed flakes, like dulse flakes on top. That's amazing. If you want to get rid of salt and you still crave something a little like salty, get some dulse flakes. It's high in iodine, B12, and it'll get your sodium, requirements. It's so good. Sprinkle that on a salad. Sprinkle that on your avocado. Sprinkle that on your tomato. Sprinkle that on your cucumber. It's delicious. And I love seaweed. I think it's like a perfect human food. We need iodine, we need B12, so eat some seaweed. At my store, we have like, not my store, the store I work at, we have like a bunch of different seaweeds. We have like hijiki, arame, dulse, wakame. I love wakame. Nori, laver leaf. There's one more, I'm forgetting the name. There's like 7 different kinds. And they're all like sourced really high quality, so I'm really happy to have like access to those. Bro, these mangoes are ridiculous. So thank you, Kelly. Dang, I didn't bring like anything to wipe my hands. So yeah. So happy to be here. So yeah, I've been doing this raw vegan thing a while, 7 years now, and yeah, I just really want to help people. If they want to get into raw veganism, I want to help them, you know? So let me know what you need. Even if you don't want to get into raw veganism, like if you have some health issues, maybe I can help you. You want to know some of the best cooked foods to eat? Eat sweet potatoes, eat quinoa, eat steamed vegetables. Steaming is one of the best ways to cook. It's going to keep all the nutrients intact, all the enzymes, and make the food easier to digest. We can't eat sweet potatoes raw. We can't eat, you know, some of the cruciferous vegetables, they're very difficult to digest raw. You can, and your body might have to get used to it and start creating certain enzymes. And that's another thing is your body will start losing certain enzymes when you start a raw food diet. Some of the enzymes in your body will start dying off because you're not eating the same cooked foods or the same foods that you're used to. And you're starting to eat these new raw foods, the fruits and vegetables, and your body needs to create certain enzymes to break those foods down. It's the easiest to digest food though, so it's very easy, but it just takes a little bit of time for your body to adjust and start creating these enzymes. So just keep that in mind. If you're having any trouble bloating, indigestion when you start a fruit-based diet, most likely it's not the fruit, it's that your body's not adjusted to it yet. And it just takes a little bit of time to get used to. Give it some time and you'll see your body will start loving it and craving it. My body's made from fruits now because I've been eating 80-90% fruit for the past 70 years. 7 years, not 70 years. And I've experienced nothing but raw bliss the whole time. Look at that color. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. Look at that color. So if you guys have any other questions, drop them down. No, you can eat mango skin. That's no problem. Let me know what you guys are up to. Where is everybody tuning in from, by the way? I'm here in South Florida. I'd be curious to know. You know the internet's an amazing place. Connect with everybody all over. I was very happy I could share my journey being in Asia with everybody. I didn't really have like a partner or like a friend to travel with. So I kind of used YouTube and Instagram to share that with you guys. You know, I wanted to like share the experiences with someone. And yeah, social media is like it's really helped me like through times where I was like, you know, lonely. And I'm just grateful for that. Everybody just talks about the negative sides of social media. Oh, social media is bad, this and that. It's like killing your health and blah, blah, blah. It's not good for your this or that. It might have saved my life. You know? It may have. How do we know? No, we don't really. Anyways. It's about to get emotional there. I miss it, honestly. Going on cool motorcycle adventures in Asia. But you know what? That was one experience. And now I'm here doing another experience, you know? And that's beautiful. You don't have to limit yourself to one experience in life. There's so much out there. There's so much for us to play with. Yep. And I'm not going to cry. I won't do it. I won't cry. I do cry, and crying's healthy, but I'm not going to cry right now. At least I don't think so. I'm really happy where I'm at right now. I'm really happy where I'm at right now. That's a really powerful thing to say. You ever just tell yourself that? Remember that your beliefs shape your reality. Your words shape your reality. And everything you say in your subconscious mind, that also creates your reality. Saying it out loud just cements it even more. It's so peaceful here. So just remember that. You are the creator of this reality, of your reality. This reality is your reality, and your reality is this reality. It's not anybody else's reality. You have to take control of it. You have to know this. Stop people pleasing. Please yourself. Are you happy where you're at right now? If not, change it. If you're not happy, then go. Leave. Do something that excites you. It's not worth it. Whatever you're going through, it's not worth it because you're not in alignment with your highest self. If you're not lit up, if you're not excited about what you're doing in your day-to-day, change it. Write it down, make a plan, and start envisioning that. And take small steps every single day to make it happen. Okay? I only talk passionately about this because I've been there. And I've been to dark depths of depression. Thank you, XLP. XJLP 96. Thank you, sir. So I'm just saying, like, I love my life. I'm very happy where I'm at. And I manifested every single thing in my existence. I didn't do this because I had like some wealthy parents that's like buying stuff for me. No, it's like never even happened. I worked for everything I have. Now I don't spend a lot of money on material or like unnecessary things. I'm a minimalist, so that helps too. But when I just know what's necessary in my life, and I know what life I deserve to live. And self-esteem is a huge thing. Do you know what you deserve? Because a lot of people don't know their potential. And if you don't know what you deserve, then you'll settle for anything. Never lower your standards. For what? Sensory pleasure? Momentary sensory pleasure? Is that worth it? Maybe it is. And it's an experience to have. So I'm telling you guys, if you focus on your highest goals for your highest version of yourself, you will get it undoubtedly. There's nothing that can stop you. Just you. You put all barriers in front of yourself. You put every single barrier in front of yourself. That's just real. And I put all these mangoes into my mouth. I might go start looking for some other mangoes. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. I'll probably wind it up in here like 10 minutes or so. I think I said what I had to say. I don't know why I went on that tangent. But I feel like whoever needed to hear that heard it. Maybe it's one of the 7 people in here. Maybe it's someone watching this later. I don't know. Oh, the point of that tickled my throat. Just know that you're worth it. You are worthy. And you're magical. You can do anything. You can literally do anything. And there's nothing stopping you but you. It's that simple. Our brain loves to complicate it. Eat more fruits. It'll help balance your brain. The logical to the feminine to the creative side of your brain. The fruits feed the right side, the artistic side, the feminine side, the big picture, the intuitive. We're so caught up in the left brain. Mm-hmm. A lot of mangoes. I think I have like 7 mangoes in here. I still got a few left. So I'll hang out for a minute. Someone say something. What does that sound? It's probably just a snake. Bro, there's a lot of mangoes. Bro, I dropped it on my shirt. I did my I did my laundry today. In the cabin I'm living now, I have no washing machine. I don't even have a sink. I just have a hose. Well, I do have a sink. But like the water is weird to like hook it up. I gotta figure it out. But I have a hose right over there. So what I do to do my laundry is I get a bucket and I fill it with laundry detergent. Or, you know, some Dr. Bronner's lavender. I like that stuff. It's good. It's a few drops of that. And then, yeah, just kind of hand wash them. It's pretty cool. Just hang them up to dry. You don't need a washing machine. And you don't have to be a dirty hippie. Just get a bucket and some detergent. Boop, boop, boop. Hang it up. Good to go. Do that like once a week. You know, if you wear like 5 different shirts in a week, which, you know, that's pretty much what I do. You're good. It's really good mango. I'm so happy mango mana meals are back. There's really so much like different flavors in this variety. This one's called Zill. Zill. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream. It's been real. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. What is that sound, bro? Sketch me out. I don't know how these mangoes, they taste so different. How am I going to end stream? My hands are so sticky. I guess I have my towel over there. The beach towel. Well, I only got a few mangoes left. I might as well finish. Is anybody wanting to travel soon? Is anybody traveling? It's a thing you can do now. You can travel. Some people don't know that. You can travel now. My friend Lindsay's in Penang, Malaysia. I never got to visit there. I was in Asia for 3 years. In Southeast Asia. Never got to Penang. Well, I'm gonna eat this mango. Just thought I'd pop in here, share something with you guys. Like I said, like I'm really grateful to have social media. Like it's helped me so much. It's kind of like a therapy for me, a way of expressing myself. Expression is so important. You don't want to suppress anything. These mangoes are so good. Yes, I am Q. I am still in Florida. That's the last of my mangoes. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. We all just lick. I'll just lick my hands until they're not juicy. I'll just run them under the hose outside. Oh my god. That was such a satisfying. I woke up this morning, started doing like jumping jacks, push-ups, yoga. Feeling really good, bro. Feeling good. Anyways, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.